Hello guys, I go by Beast Mode Zoe. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my Fortnite controller settings on my Scuff Vantage 2 controller. I kind of came across all these settings by doing some research, looking into other pro controller player settings, and kind of coming up with something of my own that fits me and suits me. No, I am not a pro controller player or a top tier player. However, these are settings that help me become a better player overall and have helped my gameplay. So hopefully it'll help you as well. If you do like this video, please like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitch at beast_mode_zoe, Z-O-E. Now, without further ado, this is my Scuff Vantage 2 controller. I have a Joker skin on it. You can see right away that my right analog stick is longer than my left. I did this because it gives you more control over all of your crosshairs. At first, I found this a little bit weird and awkward when it came to playing with it. However, I did notice that I had more control right away. So after a few days, I got used to it. Now I definitely prefer that over the regular. I do play with 4 back panels. Whatever keeps me from having my thumbs leave the analog sticks is definitely something that I prefer. Now, to hop straight into the settings, auto run, I feel obviously that's something you have to have on so you can run and cycle through your inventory. Builder Pro, that is also something that I feel is necessary. Build immediately, so you're able to automatically build without having to double tap for a wall or anything like that. You kind of just build as quick as possible. My edit hold time I have at 0.1 seconds. Now this is something that I had to work up to or down to, because at first when I put it at 0.1 right away, I found that my fingers was just not quick enough to get into and out of my edits, so it would mess me up in the middle of games. After a while though, I did eventually work all the way down to 0.1, and now if I could get it lower, I would. To get into the next slide, the sensitivity build mode sensitivity, I have that at 2.4. That's something that I had to work up to, but definitely I feel like that's kind of a sweet spot for me right now. I do know that other players have it as high as 3.0. 2.4 works for me. It's definitely quick enough when somebody is shooting me from behind and allows me to hurry up and turn quickly to build that wall and prevent taking further damage. My edit mode sensitivity is on 1.7. Now, I did have this on 2.2 right away. However, when it came to editing and selecting my tiles, I was just over selecting or wasn't selecting the correct ones because it was too quick for me. So I kind of just went back to the default zone and started working my way up. I would like this to be at a 2.2 level, but 1.7 is working for me. I'll probably move that up today actually to about 1.8, 1.9, and just gradually keep working my way up. As far as my look horizontal speed and vertical speed, I got these settings from Unknown Army. I didn't have this. I did try to have this just set right away at 53 and 46, but it was moving way too fast for me. It was probably moving too fast for my avatar too. I got dizzy, he got dizzy, we just lost. But at 53 and 46, I believe I started off at 36 and 30, and every week I would gradually work my way up by increasing it by 3 to 4. So eventually I got it down up to 53 and 46. And now that just is perfect for me personally. Turning horizontal boost and vertical boost, I have that both set to 0. I kind of just followed suit on other pro controller players when it came to that. My turning boost ramp time, I had that set to 0. I now have it set to 0.2. I didn't notice a difference between 0 and 0.2, so I kind of just left it where it is. With my ADS look horizontal speed and my ADS look vertical speed, I had that at 17, but I noticed when I'm aiming down the sights at a distance at 17, it was moving a little too quick for me. I had lowered it down to 14. It was a bit too slow. 15 kind of became that sweet spot for me personally. The ADS turning horizontal boost, I have that at 0. Vertical boost, I also have that at 0. The boost ramp time, also at 0. I kind of followed suit when it came to the other pro controller players that I was researching and looking all this stuff up for. With the look dampening time, I have that at 0 seconds. Now, for the big one, exponential and linear. For me, exponential worked better than linear. For those of you who don't know the difference between the two, exponential, when you are moving your analog stick, the further out you move your analog stick, the faster your crosshair will go. It'll exponentially get quicker the further you move it out. On linear, it doesn't matter how far you move that out, the speed will stay the same when you are moving your crosshairs along. Now, linear, I found that good for quick flick shots. However, when it came to aiming down sights at a distance, it just wasn't as great for me. And even in box fights, I didn't feel like I had the best control. So I just kept mine over at exponential. Aim assist strength, I have that at 100%. Some people have that at 98 just so the crosshairs don't magnetically attach to the guy. They just like to have more control. However, whatever helps me shoot that dude down faster, I am all for it. So I left mine at 100. Going into my move stick dead zones, 10 and 8 were my sweet spots. Some people like theirs lower. Now, it is important to note, the lower you have these, your player can start drifting with the analog sticks. So I don't personally like that. 10 and 8 were my sweet spots. Some people do like that. That's something you could test out yourself. Moving on from my controller settings and getting into my keybinds. These keybinds are something that I felt worked best for me. Before I had set these keybinds in another video, I will show you how these keybinds helped me become better at double editing. I was unable to do the floor cone double edit. It was too hard for me. I spent hours and hours in creative just not being able to run up my ramps and continue doing those double edits until I had switched my keybinds. And these keybinds felt most natural to me when I had first switched them. Therefore, they became way easier to get used to due to that natural feel. But I will get more into that on my next YouTube video. If you did like and enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, and also follow me on Twitch at beast_mode_zoe. ZOE. Thank you and have a good day.